Cycle Sisters is a community group which supports Muslim women to get into cycling, and we run lead rides from Clapham Common, which are led by local women from the community who are trained as ride leaders, and we also offer cycle lessons to teach women to learn how to ride a bike by qualified instructors. So it all started very informally, just taking out some women in my local area, and it took off from there. We now have grown from that one group to have groups all across London, and we've got more than 1,500 women who are part of our network. Men make 3 times as many journeys as women, so Cycle Sisters wants to try and address this, help make cycling more open, more welcoming for more people, so everyone can have the opportunity to benefit from cycling. So most of the time when we're out and about on our bikes, we get a really lovely positive reception from people, but unfortunately occasionally we have experienced some harassment, particularly around Clapham Common. Sometimes it can be racist and Islamophobic abuse, which can be quite difficult to deal with. We just want to share the space with everybody else and enjoy our local area. So we focus on building confidence and creating a supportive community so women can feel empowered to cycle despite these kind of challenges.
I'm here with the wonderful Cycle Sisters, and we've just cycled from Clapham Common to Battersea Park, but it's been a wonderful cycle ride all through the quiet ways. It just occurred to me that some of the stories I've been hearing, that women suffer from harassment from other people on the road while they cycle, whether it's other drivers or other cyclists or anyone, and it's just intolerable that in this day and age that women don't feel safe when they're cycling, and we shouldn't be tolerating that in Lambeth. And I want to make sure that we create a safe and welcoming environment to encourage all women, and particularly women of colour who may not have considered cycling, that we don't put up any barriers for them, and that we help them to feel safe when they go about travelling across the borough sustainably.
So I started back sort of summer last year. Before that I hadn't cycled for years, so I was actually quite afraid to get back on the bike. So I came along to a beginner's ride and absolutely loved it. Went and bought a bike the next week, and my goal was to gain confidence so I could start commuting to work. And within a few weeks of coming to Cycle Sisters, I was ready to start commuting, and it's been such an amazing journey. Everyone's so approachable, and everyone's been so kind of comforting.
Today's my first ride, and I kind of didn't know what to expect because I came along with my friend, and it was like going into the deep end because I haven't really cycled properly for a long time now, quite a few years, but it was so well managed, really, really good, and I feel so much more confident in just one day. It's managed to get me out on a Sunday morning, and that's very few things can get me out on a Sunday morning, so it's really good.